much. By the way, there is a new report that's out that over the past year, on average, a lot of countries voted with the United States about a third of the time. The United States ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, saying, you know what, that is not a pretty good or acceptable return on investment. Is it time then for the United States to pull some aid while we're at it, or rethink our so-called friends? The author of What to Do About the UN and Foreign Policy, fellow at the Independent Women's Forum, one of the bravest people I know, Claudia Rosett, because she goes back at the very people who hate her, but we admire her. All right, good to see you.
Good to see you, Neil.
What she's saying is not necessarily pay to play, but don't play in this game. We won't play this game with you anymore, right?
Yes, and it's important. Look, in a real democracy, you don't want pay to play. The UN is not a real democracy. They have votes, but the more sort of useful illustration or example is the UN is an animal farm. It's a collective. And this is calling out mainly dictatorships, badly ruled states that vote not only against the United States, but against the things we stand for, against the free world.
But that's the nature of the beast, right?
It is, but you know what? It's a good thing to have the EU ambassador calling it out. It's a good thing to be telling the world America is not interested in continuing to subsidize countries that vote against us, exploit the UN.
So this is beyond just even issues like funding the UN. About, look, we helped a lot of these countries and they come back and zoom us, right?
That's exactly right. And it's important at some point to tell the world, no, the U.S. is really not interested in being your chief chump.
All right, so what happens when we act on that?
Possibly not a lot, because trying to change anything through the UN is really difficult, and you're probably not going to change their votes. But the message, what you may succeed in doing, is sending the message once again that the U.S. is not interested in being played anymore, that we've wised up. And that's actually important for the world to understand. For instance, for North Korea to take note that we're not so easily fooled. We're not, the Trump administration is doing, I think, its best not to be like the Obama administration, which signed on, for instance, to the terrible nuclear deal with Iran, which was sort of pin that sign, kick me.
Well, what would happen if he nixes that and starts from scratch?
We'd be facing reality, Neil, which has its uses. I mean, that's actually saying, let's look at the problem that this deal was never going to stop Iran getting the bomb. I hope a similar kind of clear-eyed vision is brought to North Korea.
We're getting reports right now that North Korea, I hate to hit you broadside with this, has released from prison 3 American citizens. The Americans are still in Pyongyang, but again, this was part of what our list of interests were in going to North Korea. They're already looking to release them now.
I would read nothing into it. You know what? The problem is North Korea can collect more hostages anytime. It's played this game for years.
But this on top of saying, yeah, we're open up to denuclearization. Yeah, we want to cease hostilities with the South. What is going on here?
They were sort of due to come back to the bargaining table and try to collect whatever they could. The problem is...
But this is a 180, Claudia. I mean, I don't know which is the bellicose guy just a couple of months ago heaving missiles or this guy.
Same guy. And they are preparing to game us. That's exactly why I was saying it's so important to be sending the message we won't be, because as quickly as they flipped around from testing a hydrogen bomb 8 months ago to now walking hand in hand with the president of South Korea, a friend across Panmunjom, they can flip the other way. And unfortunately, the record is that North Korea cuts these marvelous deals. We celebrate, oh, good, the problem is solved. And then they begin renegotiating, cheating, backing away.
Right.
That's the danger here.
A wide-eyed realist. I'm glad that in you, Claudia Rosett. Again, the State Department is not confirming any of this talk that's breaking now that the 3 American prisoners that have been held in North Korea, some for a number of years, are going to be released. The State Department not commenting one way or the other on that. We'll keep on top of that. Stay with Fox.